and welcome to the Tub Chef Challenge! I'm your host, Mike Silver, and tonight we'll have 3 contestants competing for the taste buds of our special celebrity guest, who we'll introduce in a minute. But first, let's bring out the contestants! Folks, come on out! Ma'am, what is your name?
Fanta of the pasta.
And where do you hail from?
I hail from a local fast food restaurant that I can't mention.
That's great. What is your name?
Nate Foston.
Nate Foston. Chef Nate, folks. And where do you hail from? It looks like you're a
Detroit, Michigan.
Michigan man. Have you been Michigan rated? Like Michelin?
Oh.
As a chef. It's a cooking joke. And you, who do we have here?
My name is Annabelle Boudreau,
Chef Annabelle Boudreau. And where do you hail from?
Gulfport, Mississippi.
Well, best of tub to you. Tonight's special challenge is Rethinking the Parfait. These dishes will be rated on creativity of name, presentation, and deliciosity, and that is how good it tastes. All according to our celebrity judge! Here we have Bort Slater. You're gonna have to eat out that spoon. You're the creator of Tub Chef, the Facebook group. Now, what's that group all about? Food, and now it's not just any normal kind of food, right?
It can be normal or weird sometimes.
That's right. Our celebrity judge! Ladies and gentlemen, you have 5 minutes to prepare your parfait! Come on, 5 minutes, go! All right, let's see. Now, what are you starting with here?
Crackers.
Cuisine. Do you see this? Do you see these fresh ingredients?
I'd like to add that this is a plant-based dish.
That's great. And is yours a plant-based dish?
No, there's pork, there's beef.
Meat is murder. And what are you pouring out here now?
This is roasted garlic.
Let's see how it smells. Very pungent, very pungent. Yeah. And now let me just add, a parfait is a layered dessert usually. Now my cord is caught here under the cameraman. Okay. What made you come up with the idea for Tub Chef?
It was originally supposed to be Tub Shrek, and then I had a typo.
So it was not supposed to have anything to do with food at all.
I don't even know what this is.
All right. Wow, we are getting close to the finish line, folks. The time is almost up. Check out this presentation. I see we have some rosemary, some mustard drizzled on top of sliced green apples. It looks absolutely disgusting. Oh, a little wine. What is this wine here for?
It's for me.
How are you doing?
Completely finished.
You're finished as well. And you, my good Michigan man.
It's just awaiting.
Wow. All right, we are ready for the tasting portion.
Mine is called the Deconstructed Apple Slamwich. This is a sample piece for the store I hope to open called the Apple Store. All dishes will have apple in it.
Well, here we go. Let's give him a taste. All right, give it a taste. Give it a swirl. Let's see what it's like. It smells very fresh, very oniony, smells like a garden of onions.
I'd say it's a good thing Steve Jobs is dead, because I think you've got an Apple Store on your hands.
Wow. But that's not the final judgment. Let's move on to the next dish. Thank you very much, Chef Fanta. All right, Chef Nate, bring it on out with the Michigan special, the Tailgate Parfait.
It starts at the bottom with Little Smokies. I put some hot dog chili on top of it. Then there's mac and cheese barbecue. On top of that, I put a layer of tortilla. Made a nacho layer, refried beans with jalapenos, salsa. On top of that, ranch dip. On top of that, below the ranch dip, my apologies. Since we didn't do a hamburger layer, this is hamburger chips to dip in the ranch. On top of that is crackers, and then buffalo chicken. Generally, we don't use a spoon. I put a cracker on top for you. I really appreciate it.
I'd say I'm a citizen of Detroit now.
Wow. Another glowing review.
This is Daddy's Mississippi Swamp Tomato Sandwich Parfait.
And your own daddy's recipe, but you did your own little spin on it looks like. Or is this exactly how they serve it back in Mississippi?
This is actually how they serve it in New Orleans. This dish was popularized after Katrina when the hipsters moved in and my daddy couldn't sell any tomato sandwiches. They thought they looked gross. But you know, the parfaits are very popular with the hipster crowd, so I started out with a local salted tomato, followed by freshly baked sourdough bread, which has a just mayo spread sprinkled with a salt and pepper. Then that's followed by an artisanal yogurt, which is coconut based, and it's mixed with roasted tomatoes. I topped that off with a bit of nutritional yeast, also known as nooch.
Well, I'd say we'd better listen to the churches tonight because they're going to be ringing the Anna bells tonight.
Yeah, good. But how does it taste?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that is just great. We will be back in just a moment after a word from our sponsors. And right now, we will decide who is the winner of Tub Chef Challenge. Tonight's episode of Tub Chef Challenge is brought to you by That's My 1-Inch Dad. It's a story about a borrower father and his bean-sized son. That's My 1-Inch Dad on Highland Park TV. All right, welcome back to the Tub Chef Challenge. Here we are with the verdict. Okay, Chef Fanta, thank you so much for coming. You should take the drain out of your tub because you're going straight to the ocean. Get out of here. You didn't win. We got 2 contestants left, Chef Nate and Chef Annabelle. What you made was both disgusting and delicious, but we're going to have to say a Tub Chef goodbye to Chef Nate. And as a prize, you get the chef's hat and you get the Tub Chef plunger of truth. Now hold on to that because you're going to have to defend your title next week on the Tub Chef Challenge!